of Thanksgiving that you're able to take some time and reflect on what you're truly thankful for. I know that 2020 has been so different for all of us, but hopefully you can think about maybe the extra time that you have gotten to spend with family. Maybe you've started a pen pal program with someone from another state, or maybe you've learned a new hobby. So I hope that you and your family are enjoying the holiday season. I know that for many of us, our Thanksgiving dining room tables are going to look different this year. One of my favorite things is always the Thanksgiving leftovers. So this year, there might even be more leftovers with having smaller groups at our table. So my name is Kathy Allen. I work at the state 4-H office and I work in the area of 4-H healthy living, and I love doing these videos with you. Today we're going to be making a Thanksgiving turkey sundae. It's not like a hot fudge sundae. This is a savory sundae. It's going to be super fun, a fun way to use up leftovers after your Thanksgiving meal. What do we need to make this sundae? Really just the Thanksgiving basics. There's not a big recipe, lots of ingredients. You can customize this just like you would your favorite ice cream sundae. So we have dressing or stuffing. I grew up calling it dressing. I know many people call it stuffing. These are all leftovers, turkey. You could use mashed potatoes or leftover sweet potatoes, a little bit of gravy, and some leftover cranberry sauce. Maybe you have something else, that green beans, whatever, that is a favorite of yours. So what we're going to be doing is making a waffle with our leftover dressing. So I have my waffle iron preheating. I'm going to go ahead and crack in 2 eggs to our leftover stuffing. Did you know that 88% of American homes have turkey on their Thanksgiving meal, for their Thanksgiving meal? This is equivalent to 46 million turkeys that are served on Thanksgiving Day. I'm also going to be adding 1/4 cup of just some leftover chicken broth. So the reason for adding the eggs and the leftover is that this is going to serve as a binder for our stuffing, for our waffle. So we're just going to get this all mixed up. So now that I have this all thoroughly mixed, I'm going to spray our waffle iron with a little bit of non-stick cooking spray, and then I'm going to spoon in our waffle mixture. If you have any favorite seasonings, you can add that as well. You could make mini waffles, and I'm going to just go ahead and shut the lid. You can hear it sizzling. With the amount of stuffing that I had left over, I should be able to get about 2 waffles out of this. So I'm going to go ahead and let that cook here for just a minute, and I'm going to talk about leftovers. Whenever you are finished with your Thanksgiving meal, it is important that you immediately get your leftover ingredients or your leftover dishes into the refrigerator, so that you want to put those in small, shallow containers so that they're properly refrigerated. Turkey can be eaten for about 3 to 4 days after it is prepared, and gravy and dressing or stuffing can be saved for 1 to 2 days, and then it needs to be disposed of. So this is a great way to use up those leftovers that you have without just having the same thing that you had the day before. This allows you to be a little creative. You might be able to even make these waffles and top them with an egg. It's going to be a little bit different flavor. It's going to be more savory, but yet very delicious. So we're going to go ahead and let this cook, and I'll be back in just a moment with it. As we're waiting for our stuffing waffle to finish up, I want to just go over a couple of really important tips for any time you are preparing any type of food in your kitchen. So the first thing we want to do is to always wash our hands and our work surface. We want to make sure that our work surface is clean and that we wash our hands for 20 seconds and properly dry them with a paper towel before we begin any food preparation. The other thing, anytime we're using any heat source in the kitchen, today we're using a waffle iron, we want to make sure that you are supervised by an adult and that you have checked with them before you begin cooking. Well, I'm going to go ahead and take a peek and see how our waffle is doing. Whenever you are making regular waffles or our stuffing waffles, you want to make sure not to lift the lid. I know it's so tempting, but if it hasn't solidified yet, your waffle will come apart. So we'll see how it's doing. Oh, it looks great. It's golden brown. I'll go ahead and remove it and put it straight onto our plate, hoping I can get it off in one piece. Close. Oops. Okay, and then I'm going to unplug the waffle iron and just set it out of the way. Our waffle looks so good. This is the leftover dressing or stuffing. And now it is time to begin building our sundae. So the first thing we're going to do is I'm going to use the leftover turkey. A great way to heat up your leftovers is by putting them, just reheating them in the microwave. And so I have put them in a microwave safe dish and just reheated them. Okay, so I have my waffle now with the turkey. This is one of my favorite things. It's a cookie scoop. It's a big cookie scoop. So I am just going to make, I think I'll put a couple of scoops of mashed potatoes on there on our sundae. Oh, what the heck. Let's have 3 scoops of mashed potatoes. It's really a pretty small scoop. Okay. And then I think we'll go ahead and top it with our gravy. Again, I've just heated this in the microwave. So we'll just put some gravy on there. Drizzle that down. I like to think of the cranberry sauce on top as really just the cherry on top of our Thanksgiving leftover sundae. Thanks for joining me today. I hope that you have the opportunity to make one of these. Post a picture in the comments. I would love to see it and see how you change it up. Again, thanks again for joining us. Be safe and have a great holiday season.